and with me as usual, these two other idiots. Introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Tweedledee.
Well, that's Tweedledee. And what's...
And I just saw the Spyro the Dragon trailer and I came so hard.
What's that wind?
I think that's George's lens.
Technical difficulties, folks. Well, anyway, this time we be playing...
It's officially dead.
No.
Yes.
Yeah, and,
Okay.
and now we are gonna play through Knuckles' campaign.
Just for you to know, I think I have the perfect song to fit this lovely thing.
If
By the way, just to check, you did pick up what I said, right?
what?
When I introduced myself.
Wait, I think so. What was it?
When I said that I saw the Spyro remastered trailer and I came really, really hard.
Oh, yeah. I think honestly, on that day, I saw everybody going mad over it. I think people went mad more than the Crash Bandicoot anyway.
Well, I went especially mad over Spyro because, that was like, Spyro 3 was like one of the first games I actually remember playing. So.
Okay, now, anyway, for this playthrough, I'm gonna play through Knuckles mode. Why, you ask?
We can't make jokes because Knuckles doesn't chuckle.
I'm gonna start now.
I just need to load up Twitch to get it on.
So did it start any differently from... Oh, never mind, I'm watching now. Okay, it does start differently from Sonic and Tails' adventure.
Well, to be fair, why would Knuckles be travelling to Angel Island when he already lives there?
Might have been on holiday.
Well, to be fair, in later games, now in modern Sonic games, Sega pretends like Knuckles doesn't even exist. No, Angel Island doesn't exist.
Yeah, just... I can just imagine, like, saying Sonic Forces, Sonic's just like, so Knuckles, how about that Master Emerald? And he's like, what?
Sonic Riders, Sonic 06...
Honestly,
to be fair, in Sonic Underground, he did have that pet dinosaur. Maybe he's got on it.
Yeah, I can see, like, just from like the first minute or so that the design layout is very much different from Knuckles. I see.
okay, first off, Rhys, shame on you for referencing Sonic Underground.
It was the first Sonic thing I had on DVD. It's not the first thing I watched involving Sonic, but it was technically the first thing I watched on DVD. I think it was the first time I actually
watched involving Sonic.
It was The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, which was how I was first introduced. Actually, it wasn't how I was first introduced to Sonic. It was how I first became a fan of Sonic. And then I watched Sonic Sat AM and its intro, and it puts like, every episode of Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog into shame.
I don't know if this is better or worse, but the first thing I watched with Sonic, not counting games, was Sonic X.
Yeah,
Same.
That's fine.
Same here. Like, I liked it.
Go first.
Like,
Sonic X isn't necessarily terrible. It's just like Chris Thornbugs. You just don't care about him.
Sonic X, more like Chris X.
Take him out and just have the exact same episodes and just take out Chris Thornbugs. You pretty much get an actual, real, awesome animated show that's pretty much based off the adventure games.
Yeah, but that's the
I can say that Chris is a thorn in my dike. Thank you. I'll be here all week.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Half of the Sonic X is just with Chris Thorndyke.
I'm curious though. Actually, I'm just going to check. Is the audio alright?
In fact, you know what it feels like? It feels like self-insert Sonic fanfiction.
What, Sonic X?
In terms of Chris, yeah.
I'm just like, I was just a lonely.
I'm gonna say something that's actually quite debatable. To people who probably to Sonic fans, I actually kind of like the relationship between Tails and Cosmo.
Who, sorry?
It's some character from Sonic X.
Oh, okay.
Remember, you know Cosmo?
It's right, it's been years, so...
Oh, Cosmo, it was that green plant.
I think I know what you mean. Is it the one that kind of looks like God of War from Pokemon?
Yes.
Oh, I only got 2 emeralds, and that...
Although people usually compare it to Void and Sonic Shuffle.
Oh. Now there's a reference.
Honestly, I think that's the idea of it. Like, I have a feeling they were about to do like an idea with the characters from Sonic Shuffle, but you know, it was a scrapped idea. Like,
yeah. Well, people think Void. No, not was it Void or Lumina is supposed to be inspired by Knights. I can't remember. Sonic Shuffle's story was absolute garbage, though.
It's a party game, Rhys. What do you expect?
I actually own the Japanese physical copy, but I only bought it for my collection, and I bought the Japanese version because it was cheaper. I'm never going to really touch the game, right? Why would I?
You know if there is a Sonic Mania modding community?
For the Steam version?
Yeah, they do it.
Yeah, that's right. So I can just imagine this boss here being remade to have various variations on Johnny's amiibo face.
That would be awesome.
I think someone has already done it, I think. Like, there's mods for, like, generate...
By the way, Rhys, read the chat.
Okay. This is how you get... Oh, for fuck off!
This is how you... Wait, what? Did you write that? Wait, this is how you... Oh. That's gonna be on your tombstone, Rhys.
He's a jerk.
I know.
Or how me and George would mention it.
Hang on.
Or, you know...
Anyway, I have an idea if you're
What the...
Okay.
I just saw, like, you know those ladybug jokes? Like, one of them just, like, were floating on the air.
I'm keeping my eye out.
No.
I see it. Now it's gone.
Yeah, that was...
Well, to be fair, it's a ladybird. It can probably fly away. Yeah, you don't know. But anyway. I was thinking of putting my Bloodborne live stream on break for a bit, because I have an idea.
What?
I fancy streaming the Uncharted games.
Oh, could go for it. Like
specifically on crushing difficulty.
Hell, that's why I kind of... George, this is why I kind of moved my streams on Fridays, because...
The audio has improved greatly since our first attempt.
We're improving! Folks!
Yay! Oh, by the way, something interesting you should find out. I recently got a comment on the recent live stream session post-upload of Crash 2, saying Crash 2 is one of his favourite games, and he subscribed to his channel because he's curious about what other videos I make, reviews and that. So we're getting fan base.
Yeah, but we need a name.
Actually, I'm trying to think. Is it possible to make a YouTube channel that we can all manage, but the videos that upload are just pretty much linked to our accounts? Like, when we upload a video on our channel, the YouTube channel that we all share just kind of just shows that as a link.
I was actually thinking about that, like...
I say we do that. I think we'll do that once. Well, I want to say I'll do that. I don't know. What session will probably finish first? Crash 2 or Bloodborne?
I think Sonic Mania Knuckles playthrough.
No, Sonic Mania. I think we can all agree Sonic Mania is going to be finished first, but I don't know what's going to be finished next. Crash or Bloodborne?
I have a feeling Crash, because George said he'd having a break from Bloodborne and just doing not just doing like the Uncharted games.
Are you?
George?
Are you, George?
Hello?
George?
What's that? No, he's still there. George? Yeah. In fact, let me do it. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, onto the stream. Anyway, George.
When you... I think he's having internet difficulties.
Yeah.
We'll just wait until it's sorted. I haven't actually played much of Knuckles in Sonic Mania. I always stick to Sonic or Tails.
Yeah. So, Rhys, what's your opinion on Spyro? I know what George's is.
Well, I'm looking forward to it, but I've already said this to George, but I'll wait till 2019 or when they announce a Switch version, because if I wait till 2019, that's pretty much the same amount of time they. George,
what's that?
Good.
Hey.
You alright?
Yeah. You?
I'm good. Where's George and Rhys?
I think he's having internet problems because we can't hear George.
I can't hear Rhys.
Are you speaking to someone else that I'm not hearing?
Can you hear Rhys?
Yeah, Rhys is here.
I can't hear Lee. I can't hear Lee.
I can't hear him.
1 minute. I can't even hear George. George? I can hear Rhys. I can hear Liam. Maybe he's doing something like his.
You would have said something. Maybe you should leave the party and restart it.
Who, me? Or George?
Unless George turned his mic off by mistake.
Yeah, like he's still in the party.
Has he said anything in the party? No, he hasn't said anything in the party. I'd assume it's going to be an internet connection.
Yeah.
Oh. Liam, Spyro's coming back.
Yeah, I know. I've already seen the trailer way before you have, mate. I've seen the trailer way before.
No, I seen the trailer, I seen the leaks, and I see the comments that people have left.
I was the one who showed you the leak.
No, I mean like loads of people have been posting it, like saying,
It
"Oh
looks
my
nice.
God, Spyro's."
It does
Although
look good.
I do want to know, because I want to know, even though this is probably unlikely, I want to know if they're just doing this for a quick buck, and it's not going to have the dedication of Crash and Stage Trilogy. I'm wondering about that. It's just that I don't know. I don't know, just considering how long it took for the original and Insane Trilogy to be announced, and for its trailer, and then to get... Like, it was announced at E3 2016, we got it pretty much a month after E3 2017, Spyro's coming out about 6 months after its announcement, so I'm being a little bit cautious. Like, people did say they want a Spyro remake, but I don't know. I think it's coming out a little bit too quickly. Like, announcing it's fine, but coming out so soon, I don't know. It's quite risky. And also, not even announcing at E3 does get me a bit worried.
I think I think it was the original plan, but pictures leaked out of it, so I have a feeling that they just showed...
Apparently the Switch version is leaked, so... I think Nintendo's going to announce it in a direct. I think they say, hey, we're more than happy having Spyro on the Switch, but could we announce it our own way on the Nintendo Direct? We just want to hype it up more.
We just want to feel special.
Well, I want to get on the Switch. It's just the fact of playing it on the go gives it a nice bonus.
I'm just playing my new Assassin's Creed game.
Hang on. I might ring George. I'm going to quickly ring George and ask him why can't we hear him.
Okay. Yeah, I can't really hear him. Like, can you hear him, Liam?
No, he just randomly
I can't hear him at all, to be honest.
George enjoyed this library, and suddenly he had a heart attack.
Damn. Well, that's one way to kill. Well, that's one way to kill in the build. Literally. I'm just playing my new Assassin's Creed game, which I haven't played for a while. Well, I haven't even played on it at all since I bought it.
Wait, you haven't played it? Honestly,
no, I bought the Gods Edition when it pre-ordered, and after all that time, months later, I haven't played it.
well, honestly, you do have those games that you buy, but you never play it. Play it at first.
No, because what I wanted to do is actually play. I wanted to play Unity and Syndicate before I played the Origins one. I wanted to play the other two before I played this.
Oh.
But then I thought, I don't know when does the bonus contest that I get with it right now, so I thought, I might as well just play it now, get it over with.
Yeah.
And I've got the Season 2 DLCs for free. Get in. Which I'm happy about. Oh, time for a race.
It's just unusual. It's not like George should just drop out. It's just very odd.
Time to get ramming.
Okay, he might be helping his mum out with his dad.
Actually, that might be it.
Yeah, probably.
I just need to go to the toilet. I'll be
What's
right
going
back.
on between... Oh, you nasty sons of... Ooh! Get out of there! Get out of there! Ooh! Shot! Ooh! That hurts! That hurts a lot! Oh, you son of a...
One. Oh. If you go out the day. And that would be the 4th emerald, the down 4th one.
Damn it. I really wanted to win this horse race, but I'm not going to. Damn it.
I'm back.
Oh, I got the down 4th chaos emerald.
Fuck.
You got the what, Chaos Emerald?
The damn 4th chaos emerald.
Ah. I think you're getting it quicker than Sonic.
Yeah.
I think you should go after the Chaos Emerald anyway.
Yeah. Besides, I want to try and use the Super Knuckles on the 2nd Oiled Ocean boss.
Here's a question, would you want them to remake Shadow, but this time do it correctly?
No.
What you mean? What do you mean, like Shadow Lake?
Well, Shadow the Hedgehog, like they did with the first one, but actually...
Shadow the Hedgehog isn't really a good game.
Honestly, Rhys is right. It's not really that good of a game. Like, if they want to like like if you want to like remake it, like have the story a bit better and the gameplay.
Liam, you may not know this, but Shadow the Hedgehog is technically a sequel to both Sonic Heroes and Adventure 2, and it kind of screws up the whole story of both of them.
No, I ain't bothered about that. I ain't bothered about that.
Oh, I kind of
remember.
In fact, why would they? And let's be honest, Sega's trying to forget about it, like Sonic 06. So why would they remake it?
No, because the reason I like that game, because I remember it from Sonic X cartoon. That's the reason I like that game, because it kind of got on with the story from that storyline.
I'm back, bitches.
George, you're alive.
Liam, what you don't understand is the story they took from Sonic X was a abridged version of Adventure 2.
Where have you been, George?
Oh, sorry, I was helping Dad to bed.
Yeah, that's fine. We had a feeling that you just kind of randomly cut off without letting us know, so we were a little bit confused. We thought it was an internet problem. Sorry?
I did like
did you?
Oh, you did?
I said I'd be back in a minute, and then I left.
Huh.
Oh, I didn't hear.
I'll be sure to be louder next time.
Liam, Paddy's got 4 Chaos Emeralds now.
Yeah, and the last I got the damn 4th Chaos Emerald, George.
You got the damn 4th Chaos Emerald?
Yeah, I got the damn 4th Chaos Emerald.
Liam wants Shadow the Hedgehog to be remastered.
It's not itself like an unrealistic idea if they like remake it so that fixes some issues and all that. And I think
the part of him using guns. I liked it when he used the vehicles. I just didn't like the idea of him using guns.
Weren't the vehicles kind of pointless because they were even slower how Shadow is?
Yeah, honestly, if they do like remaster Shadow the Hedgehog, or I would say just make it a sequel, like do like how they did it in like I know this is I'm gonna say do what they did with like Shadow in Sonic Forces. Like in truth, I did like Shadow's gameplay in it, even with the lack of stages they are.
Well, I don't know. I played episode Shadow, and I was like, it was such. Although honestly, the Shadow story definitely proves how terrible a villain Infinite is.
I'm not weak.
Can I just point out that I love Knuckles' mean bean machine face? Like, ooh.
Yeah. Infinite wants to take over the world. Dr. Eggman wants to make his own amusement park. Infinite, Shadow just called him weak.
I don't think you can get a villain that's more one-dimensional in the Sonic game than the Deadly Six, but Infinite proved me wrong.
Honestly, I actually prefer Infinite over the Deadly Six. Is he my favorite Sonic villain? No. But is he the worst?
I think that honestly, I think the Deadly Six is better than Infinite just because they have different personalities. Most of them are generic, but they are different personalities from each other. And the interactions between them and Sonic is actually quite entertaining at some points.
Who do you think is the most like evil of all the Sonic villains?
Infinite. I want to say Mephiles.
Yeah, it probably is Mephiles. Yeah.
No, I know the true villain that is the most evil.
Who?
Go on.
The Slice.
The what?
The Slicers from Metropolis Zone.
Oh, hi, Johnny.
I hate Slicers! No, but seriously, the Slicers are terrible.
Yeah.
I don't mind Slicers, probably because they're in Metropolis
So anyway,
and they just have the stage music. Actually, if we're going to mention Lego Side Village, let's take one that's actually technically not written out of a canon.
Okay.
I guess I have to go with Metal Sonic in his portrayal in Sonic Heroes.
Longest transformation scene ever.
I still like that. I still like the actual design of the form, though.
Yeah,
Paddy,
but
you're the anime guy. Is it longer or short? transformation sequences in Sailor Moon.
Why would... Look, George, all because I like anime, what makes you think go watch Sailor Moon? and you're trying to...
Well, to be fair, Sailor Moon is one of the most well-known animes.
Well, if you want to talk about...
That's like saying you're a video game nerd, but you don't really know much about Mario or Sonic.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to like transformations in a whole, I say it usually takes like 2-3 minutes or more, or the more popular one, 5 days.
So,
I'm just picturing a bunch of Sailor Moon fans just watch a 5-day stream and it's nothing but Sailor Moon just slowly transforming.
No, you mean you mean like 20 episodes? You mean because you know, like hell, do I have to mention
No, it's pretty much it's the whole video that's actually 5 days long of just Sailor Moon transforming. It takes 5 days for her to transform, and you just watch a 5-day stream of it.
So you're trying to tell me they would watch a 5?
It takes 5 days to do the legs, 5 days to do the It takes 1 day to do the legs, 1 day to do the arms, 1 day for her body, 1 day for the mask.
And she's 14 years old.
And then the last day is just her doing the finishing pose.
And let me remind you that all of them are like 14 years old.
Oh, by the way, have you guys heard about the news about Channel Awesome?
about it?
Honestly,
George, have you heard about it?
Honestly,
I've heard there's been some issues, but I don't know much about it.
Long story short, I think it's about money problems. Apparently Doug Robin that hasn't been paying members of the channel Awesome properly recently, and it's caused people like Lankara and Mike J, who who the Critic collabed with in Ghost Riders 2. It caused them all to pretty much leave.
honestly, I did some more research in it, and honestly, I kind of lost respect for Doug Walker, most of Channel Awesome.
Well, I'm going to be honest here. I got to ask an honest question here. People who watch the Nostalgia Critic, do you really watch it on Channel Awesome more, or more on the website, or do you watch it more often on the Channel Awesome website or on YouTube?
YouTube.
Yeah, I kind of watch on YouTube here and then.
Granted, YouTube has the copyright bullshit, but because YouTube is more well known, you watch it more. If I'm honest here, Channel Awesome is kind of pointless.
Yeah. It's not just like money issues, it's just like they're not, I heard like they're not been right, and there's been like abuse in the whole thing as well. That's what I kind of heard of some people.
I don't know about abuse. But either way, I don't know. I'm still going to watch Nostalgia Critic stuff. But I don't know. I will say though, if I'm going to be, even though I still like Nostalgia Critic, I will say, I honestly thought, I never thought in recent years he's reached a popularity of humour since, I think it was pretty much his last year when he did like, quote unquote, the original Nostalgia Critic before he added like a supporting cast in that, where he did like the Felix the Cat movie, Care Bears in Wonderland, Scooby-Doo 2. Like, I've always thought that was the pretty much peak of his comedy. He just created so many great jokes.
Yeah.
Little Nemo and that. They're some of my most favourite reviews he's ever done.
So you're trying to tell me that you like his older reviews than his newer ones, or?
I don't mind his newer reviews. I actually do like the ones that he reenacts them. Especially his Batman v Superman one. But all seriously this time, I'm surprised he hasn't done one of Justice League yet. It's actually the only DCU film he hasn't done yet.
Hey, George, are you still there?
No, it's gone.
Huh.
Guess it's helping out. Oh, hold on. George?
Run, you bastard horses.
Yeah, I think George is sorting his mic out from the sounds of it.
Yeah.
Rifting. He's mine. I'm gonna stay in the lead. But, oh shit, they're on my ass.
You have people watching my stream and he thinking like, what is he talking about?
Can you hear me now?
If
Yes.
you're wondering, I'm playing Assassin's Creed Origins and I'm in a horse race.
Can I just
For the
point
viewers
out
at
that I've
home.
been talking to you like for like the past 5 minutes and I never knew you couldn't hear me.
I think maybe you need to get a new headset.
Maybe.
Just,
Anyway,
all I'll say is get one that's either made or licensed by Sony.
yeah. I mean, this was, so...
Yeah, well, it is actually good. The problem is I think the only main problem I have with it is that the actual cable is really thin.
Yeah.
Other than that,
Anyway,
I actually think it's actually quite solid.
Can I get your opinion on something?
What?
Go on.
Have you guys seen the trailer for the next Overwatch event?
No.
Basically, it's similar to the same one they did last year. In fact, they're doing that again, but they're adding an extra mode where you play as Blackwatch during one of their missions. But anyway, so it consists of Reaper, McCree, Genji, and Moira. And Moira's got a new costume for it. And
Oh yeah, it does look cool.
yeah, and because like Moira is very anime inspired. Like you've seen how she runs, right? Right, Paddy?
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
quite funny.
Well, I'm not sure though, but I'm pretty sure her costume is based on Kill La Kill.
Yeah, I think it is.
I think I know what. Is it the one where it's about clothes fighting and?
I haven't watched it, I just know the character.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
Fuck. No.
Okay.
Oh, that was a good turn. Come on, I gotta win this, gotta win this.
I'm not gonna lie, it's actually quite distracting in Sonic Mania. The colour palette makes Knuckles look more pink than red.
Wait,
Can I just point out that I thought Liam said for a second that's a good turd?
What? What is it, George?
He said that was a good... Oh, he said turd.
ladies and gentlemen, this is what you get from watching our channel.
I want to ask you and Paddy a quick question about something, because I want your honest opinion on something, but I'm going to disable my voice because it's actually involving someone we shouldn't really mention at the moment. Hold on.
Okay, hold on. You can keep going with this, Paddy, just pretend you can't hear us.
Yeah.
Hold
Yeah.
Bear with me. Hold on. Okay, go. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Okay, I can understand. I mean, well, it's not exactly the same, but you know, I get that that how Logan feels about her, and so I'm willing to like give her the benefit of the doubt and all that. Yeah.
Well, honestly,
I do understand where you're coming from. Yeah. Oh god. No. Yeah.
well, yeah, it's because you don't want to really have kids learning from them. That doesn't really matter because kids.
Not very good. Yeah.
Honestly, I'm still gonna see it in Leicester.
Yeah, same.
No, I can't really judge it.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Come on, I gotta win this. Come on.
And I'm back.
Okay. If you were just wondering what they were talking about, they were talking about muffins.
I'll take second.
I
I'll take
love
second.
muffins.
Oh, that's what you said. I thought you said Muslims.
What?
The audio broke out when he said muffin, so I thought he said Muslims.
No, delicious.
Just to confirm, I'm just going to confirm this right now. We weren't talking about Muslims. We're not racist. I swear.
No, because I'm on the game and I'm trying to focus.
I may have been
I'm trying to
watching
focus
South
winning the
Park,
horse race.
but I don't say any South Park jokes out loud in public.
Oh really? What? We didn't tell. It's not like your Facebook profile is a DVD cover.
Oh, come on. I thought this was good. Oh, by the way, who's got a hot tub in their house? I do.
Hell, I
Who's
got a hot
tub in...
Rhys, I got a hot tub in my garden and I had it from last year, so you're not special, Rhys. You're not special.
Oh, alright.
Is that what everyone says? I think that's what everyone says to him.
I can just imagine it's just you and your dad in the hot tub, and like Kelly just looking from the window, just being like, two dudes chilling in a hot tub.
I can't believe my mum's offered to set you up with her.
I know, right?
Wait, what?
And you want to know the weird thing? I'm not against you dating my sister, but my sister is incredibly cringy with relationships.
Okay.
Okay, I'm lost. What's
No,
going on?
I'm not cringy with relationships. My sister, she is no, I'm serious. My sister is incredibly cringy with relationships.
Okay,
It's painful.
I'm lost. What's
okay.
going on?
My mum said, my mum as a joke decided to pair George up with my sister.
What? Okay, why?
Because George is a nice guy and my sister's single at the moment.
You said I weren't nice earlier. Anyway, what was it? Yeah, I decided against it because, not that I've got anything against your sister, but it felt a bit arranged marriagey. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Yeah.
I'm not against you. I'm going to be honest here. I'm not against you dating my sister. If anything, I feel sorry for you dating my sister because she is one of the most cringiest people in relationships. And I don't mean to say that because I'm a sibling and I'm supposed to wind her up. No, with her last boyfriend, she keeps on calling him the other half and kept on speaking to her like it's a Disney princess fairy tale. It's incredibly cringy, and she shouts it so loud through the house that you can hear her from upstairs. Oh God.
I think, or is it because?
That's all I can say. That's all I can say.
I just really hope she doesn't watch this.
Or
I don't think she'll watch a stream that's not on my channel.
Okay.
And even then, I don't even think she'll really care because it's Crash 2 and not really Pokemon or that.
Yeah. Although,
Or is it the?
that said, that reminds me. I was talking with Paddy about it, but I think you were away at the time. I was thinking of putting my Bloodborne stream on break for a bit because I realised there was something else I wanted to do.
And what's that?
Uncharted.
Which one?
Which one?
First one.
The second one, of course.
I'm not gonna lie, I'll be more than happy with that. Just trying to think. I mean, it's perfectly fine, like, taking a break from a game and doing another one, but isn't, like, I remember the Super Gamer Brothers when they took a break from Kingdom Hearts 2. They did it at a certain point that actually makes sense of taking a break. Are you at, like, a certain bit there where you can definitely take a break to do something else, if that makes sense?
Yeah, I mean, it's not like I'm stuck or anything. It's just a fancy break.
Actually, I know what you should do. Just do like a half an hour stream, just doing that one boss that you were originally stuck on, and then do Uncharted.
Half an hour?
Like, just do that boss. Just do that one boss, and then just do Uncharted. Hopefully the boss doesn't take long. I think, no. I mean, we can all agree it's not going to be as bad as digging it, but...
Oh my god, that was
every time I kept having to fight Henrik.
Again.
Or every time I kept having to fight Henrik.
Actually, that just got me wondering. I know they took out the Uncharted Easter eggs for the upcoming non-PS4 console re-releases of Crash and Insane Trilogy, but I'll be a bit upset if they do. But do you think they're going to take out the Naughty Dog paw print that's on Light Coco's laptop?
Well, it's not like exactly.
It's not a huge deal. I mean, it's not going to affect the game in any way. But I actually do kind of like that Easter egg.
I'd imagine they might keep it.
I mean, to be fair, Naughty Dog did start making games on the Nintendo before Crash.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the cat's clawing my back. No. Knuckles' face looks like a dog when he spins. It looks more like a dog face than a kitten face when it spins.
I think next Friday I might do a live stream on Devil May Cry.
Which
4. I got the special edition and I got all the bonus stuff with it.
Okay. Because you know you can get the original trilogy on PS4 now.
Yeah, I know you can.
Does Devil May Cry 5 announced?
Nah, I don't think they've announced it yet because I.
Well,
if you count the DMC one, but I don't count that, it's just rubbish.
I can't remember if it was sometime beginning of the year or sometime last year, but apparently they announced the new Devil May Cry, but it was not like a sequel to the reboot, it was a sequel to the originals.
I hope they do, because the originals is probably the best one.
Or maybe it was just Devil May Cry 4 remastered and I was just not paying attention.
No, Devil May Cry 4 was ages ago. That was out 2005.
I mean like the remaster. I don't think it was 2005 for the MC4.
No, it's 20. No, because the game came out in 2005 or 2008. Then the remastered one of 4 was 2015. With the special edition.
I don't know then.
So it's probably the fifth.
I don't really play much of Capcom. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really play much of Capcom except Mega Man. And maybe Marvel vs. Capcom, but anything else, I don't really see much appeal.
Oh, have you heard that they might not be doing much more with Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite? They might not be doing anything else with it anymore.
But to be fair, we didn't really get that much great of a critical reception.
No, well, it's not that, it's everything really. It's the graphics as well. Whenever the super moves come up, it's like the Wraith. It's the Wraith that pops up every time a super move is activated.
I don't know.
Yeah, I still hear you.
I'm going to be honest here. No fighting game looks as atrocious. This may sound debatable, but I've always thought Injustice 1's graphics looked horrible. Specifically the character models, they looked atrocious. In Injustice 1. Yeah. Injustice 2 was such a huge improvement. I mean, I love how Injustice 2 looks. Injustice 1, ugh.
Yeah, like, especially of note is the female characters, because I think they got like proper like makeup artists to like consult on how the women's faces would look. Prime example being Harley Quinn.
Yeah, she looks really good, she does, but I like
Black
Canary as
Adam.
well.
Black Adam. He's pretty much a recolor reflects Luthor.
Oh my god, he is.
Yeah, he is. Fucking hell.
Well, actually, well, no. Oh, you're taking the underground. You're taking the rubbish patch. I usually take the platform.
Well, back to like Marvel.
I had no idea that was a special ring now.
But back to Marvel Inter, I feel like the reason why it failed because I feel like it didn't really interest a lot of people. Because
I think I can get. I think one of the biggest hits for it was just the fact that it didn't include like Deadpool and that. I think many people consider it that was like the biggest problem.
Actually, that's not the main reason. If you look at Maximilian, dude, about Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, he can tell you everything because he actually said to the creators the problems and everything, and they didn't like what he said, which were true. If you look at Maximilian,
I know Capcom has had a habit where they do make games for a cheap sellout. Not all the time. It's not bad to say Sega, but Capcom can be known for doing that. Which I'll admit, even though I'm excited for it, I am a bit worried about Mega Man 11.
Like worse than Sega, I think they actually are worse than.
I've seen it. Looks real good.
It looks good enough, but the problem is, the thing that hits me with it is that it's a 2.5 game, and I'm just thinking, so was Mighty Number 9.
But hell, it might.
Probably they want to try and get it
And considering it's technically the first Mega Man game, mainstream Mega Man game to be made without any influence from PG and Inafune, you do kind of wonder, is it going to be good? Is it going to be bad?
After Mighty number 9, I'm a little hesitant, to be honest.
I'm going to buy it, but whether it's good or bad, but depending on how well it's received will affect when I'm getting it.
Honestly,
I don't get the Mega Man.
Honestly, I don't care about Mega Man.
Actually, by the way, are any of you getting the Mega Man X collection?
Probably not.
Oh, I am.
Nah.
Wait, there's a Mega Man X collection?
Yeah, besides announcing Mega Man Legacy Collection 1 and 2 for the Switch, they just
Because
announced
guess
for all
what?
platforms
I
Mega
don't.
Man X Collection.
Because guess what? I don't really care about Mega Man.
Oh, I thought you liked Mega Man.
No, I just can't really get into his games. I just think it has something I like to call. It might be just me, but something called bullshit. That's bullshit syndrome. Because half the time when
You know what's weird? Something I'm annoyed with slightly with recent Marvel vs. Capcom games, specifically 3 and Infinite. I can't remember if they had this problem in 2. But I kind of just annoyed that they never put classic Mega Man as a playable character, and he was a playable character in the first one. Granted, they put in X, but X and classic Mega Man are 2 different people.
Yeah. Could be worse, it could have been Mega Man from Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
That was crap.
It's funny if you know why they made Mega Man like if you know the reasons why Mega Man was like that because of the whole box art thing.
Yeah, just like someone's uncle got
But
drunk
to be fair,
and
the problem is they never screwed up Pac-Man when they made him playable. So why do they do it for Mega Man?
honestly, it's back what you.
I actually like the idea of making Pac-Man in a tank, which is kind of awesome.
Actually, if you've actually noticed, that's actually a Mokujin mech.
Huh.
Well, I haven't played Street Fighter Cross Tekken. All I know is that it's obviously a crossover with Tekken and Street Fighter. They made Mega Man DLC.
Actually, now that I say that, I was about to say I'm a bit sore that they didn't bring out Tekken Cross Street Fighter. I
actually heard it's actually being in the. I actually heard it's being in the makes now. That's what I heard.
That does make you wonder. Does this make you wonder? Do you think Tekken's gonna?
That's why Akuma was in Tekken 7.
Probably.
Remind me. What's the name of the main character in Tekken? Forgot his name because it's Japanese pronounced.
Depends on which you consider the main one. It's either
pretty much
Jin Kazama or Kazuya Mishima.
There's Kazuya Mishima. There's Jin Kazama.
The one in PlayStation North Battle Royale.
That's
Heihachi Mishima. He's dead.
No, well, I was about to say, Considering Bandai Namco made Smash 4 and considering Tekken costumes for the Mii's was actually DLC for Smash 4, do you think for Smash Switch, Heal might be the one of the third-party characters?
Honestly, when
I
you
just
say...
I just had a thought. Wasn't Bandai Namco one of the publishers for Dark Souls?
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
We need to get Solera Vestora for Tekken 8.
No, better yet,
Actually,
him for Smash Brothers.
Oh yeah.
I assume, guys, you lot know this, but Metroid Prime 4 is getting made by Bandai Namco.
Yeah, and I heard...
Oh yeah.
Hang on, Bandai Namco's made Smash 4, Pokken, Star Fox the Soul, Metroid. Pac-Man Versus was made. Pac-Man Versus was designed by Miyamoto. I think it's safe to assume Namco and Nintendo actually have a real solid relationship.
Yeah, honestly, I want to go back to that thing what you said that Sega's worse than Capcom. I don't really agree with you there. I think Capcom's the worst.
Capcom. No, Sega's really bad when making a cheap buck.
Yeah,
Because, like,
but I feel
they're making another Sega Mega Drive collection for PS4 and Xbox One. And people really don't care about it.
yeah, but
And like the most common complaint I hear from people is like this: okay, we get it. You've made that many Sega collections. Sega's your iconic. You know, we would like to see a collection dedicated to the Dreamcast or Master System or Saturn.
yeah, I do
And
agree.
also the fact that Sega just pretty much makes Sonic and then occasional PC games. You never see him enough. Hey, guess what? We got a new Jet Set Radio on the way and a new Knights.
Well, Sega does do other I think they still do the Yakuza, I can't pronounce their name, the Yakuza game. Yeah, and they do own Atlas, and they are making but if you ask me,
that reminds me. When I get a Switch, I need Shin Megami Tensei 5.
oh yeah, and back
Aren't
to
they? Remind me, whatever happened to that Final Fantasy Cross Shin Megami Tensei? Is that still in the works?
I think it.
Like they announced? They cancelled it?
No, I
Or
think
was it
it's.
announced?
I think it's that Tokyo game. Give me a minute.
Or did they just? Or was it just a Japan exclusive, which confuses me? I mean, they announced it in E3 and that, which will be stupid.
By the way, Twitching Triforce says a Sonic game without niggles is 0 out of 10. Good job, Christian Whitehead, not Sega. I am calling him that from now on.
Sorry, I'm back. My sister's boyfriend just wanted to play on the Switch.
Who's niggles?
My sister's boyfriend wants to play on the Switch.
Sorry, we're having two different conversations there.
Yeah, I heard it too.
Yeah.
I might get the Injustice. Do you think I should get Injustice?
You really want
The second one.
Yeah, they've announced the Ultimate Edition now, so...
Actually,
you can get
Legendary
all
Edition, actually.
The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles are playable.
I know, I've seen it. But I think
And honestly, but Liam, me and George should warn you, Wonder Woman's portrayal in the story mode is horrible. What's happened?
It's alright, you know, the game's paused right now, right? It almost reminds me of one of those, roundabout moves. You know, to be continued.
Oh. I never got any pausing.
There we go.
Okay.
And time for Judge to have nightmares again.
Oh boy. I was just saying, Paddy, that the way you paused just before you died, it was just like the JoJo to be continued move.
Are you doing press garden after this, Paddy?
Yeah, I might just do it. You know.
Hang on, what time is it?
Yeah, you can do press garden and I'll pull it and do the stream. But
Yeah.
I'm not sure. I gotta be honest here, I don't really play Sonic Mania much as Knuckles. I usually just do it Sonic and Tails, just because I like them more.
Yeah, I mainly just play it with Sonic and Tails, but I just...
if I have to play as Knuckles, like for a Let's Play and that, I will do it, but by the time I bought Mania, I haven't really played much of Knuckles. I just like playing with Sonic and Tails just because I like them more.
Honestly, like, for this, like, live stream, I feel like I had to play as Knuckles because...
Twitch and Triforce asks, is this the first time you're playing this game?
No.
No, I play it loads of times, like, it is one of my favourite Sonic
it's your
games.
favourite boss, I just realised.
Wake me up when September ends, okay?
Okay.
I can play Sonic Jet Reignited.
Oh, the new Spider-Man game got a release date now.
Okay, when's no?
It's September, and if you pre-order it, you get some like costumes, but they've kept it a secret and I'm going to announce it later at the time. Something tells me one of them's going to be the Iron Spider-Man suit from Infinity War.
George, it's over.
Definitely have faith in it, considering it's Insomniac Games. I just don't know how. I don't know. Is it safe to assume that they might try to make it similar to Batman Arkham City? I don't know.
I mean, I already got like several Arkham vibes from it, like just from early games. So
I don't know. When you look, honestly, think about it now. You could say it's Arkham City in daytime.
because Batman during the day just looks weird.
I don't know.
You're watching an Arkham game during the day, and you just play as Bruce Wayne going about his day and get some milk.
Grand Bat Torto.
No, I think it should be more like a Batman Gotham City normal life something.
Speaking of
hold
Gotham, have you heard about what's going on currently in Gotham?
What?
As in the TV show, not the series?
I don't
I
watch.
thought you meant the actual place in the comic books.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Gotham's a real place. We should go there.
Really.
Yeah, it sounds like a lovely
join
place.
the Joker.
Arkham Knight. My least favourite thing in Arkham Knight's Joker. Just annoying. I find it worse than Omochao.
The problem with Arkham Knight.
Yeah.
The trailers put it up like Scarecrow was going to be like the main. You know, yeah. But it's like, actually no, we changed our mind. The Joker's the main villain of this, but he's just in Batman's mind.
The weird thing is, definitely noticeable in Arkham Asylum and Arkham Knight, Crane, its personality is completely different. Like in Arkham Asylum, he's just probably a slightly less deranged version of Joker, but in Arkham Knight he's a lot more intimidating.
The thing though, because in Arkham Knight, Scarecrow's really taking himself a little too seriously, whereas Arkham Asylum Scarecrow would have the occasional giggle.
Yeah, I don't know. One thing that really bothered me in Arkham Knight is just the fact that it's Tim Drake and Batgirl together. Although to be fair, I think in the New 52 and all that, Dick Grayson and Batgirl are no longer a couple, but it's Dick Grayson and Starfire, which to be fair, I prefer more.
You know what? Who I really hate in Arkham Knight?
Who's that?
George, you should know of all people.
Hold on, let me think.
My least favourite scene is when
What?
Is it one of the villains?
Yes, it's one of the villains.
Female?
What? I give you.
Female one?
Nope, it's a male one. I give you a clue, George. You have him as your profile.
Arkham Knight.
Yeah, I have. I don't like the Arkham Knight.
Oh no.
It just like they tried to like build him up to be like this person that you don't really know who he is. Like the moment when he started to talk, like to bat. I was like,
I figured out immediately after.
Yeah,
After the first sentence he says.
Even if you don't read the Bat comics on anything from the Batman mythos, they have the whole flashback of Jason Todd being captured and supposedly dead. And you're like, why would they show this and not bring it up later on? He's clearly the Arkham Knight.
They're trying to make it seem like here's a flashback. It's not relevant to anything, but here you go.
Honestly,
actually, you know who would have actually been the better choice thinking about it as the Arkham Knight? Damian Wayne. Yeah, I guess it kind of works.
honestly, I wanted to be. I think it should have been like an original character.
You could say he would be the Arkham Knight as revenge because he maybe like through mistaken information he believes that Batman killed Selina, not Joker.
Selina.
No, Talia, sorry.
Okay. And also inadvertently Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think they should have made the Arkham Knight an original character.
Yeah.
Wasn't it revealed that Bane killed himself in between Arkham City and Arkham Knight?
Wait,
I don't think he killed himself, but that doesn't seem like something he'd do. But I know that he is absent though. You can even find his gear in the lockup.
Definitely weird considering he was played some important roles in the last 3 Arkham games.
Yeah, especially Origins.
Yeah, Arkham Origins was definitely the biggest one. I think I would say Arkham Origins, then Arkham Asylum, then Arkham City. Oh, I get it now. His importance keeps growing less, and in the last game, just don't have him at all. Now it makes sense.
Yes, it's perfect. We need to put more Jokers in it.
Although looking back at it now, it's kind of stupid that Arkham Origins that Bane gets amnesia, so he doesn't know Batman and Bruce are all the same. I don't know. That
is kind of a cop-out, but...
Yeah.
I mean...
that's definitely a last-minute thing. It's like this. Okay, so how are we going to put this? Okay, so, imagine you can picture the writers just telling this to the director. Okay, one question. Sure, go right ahead. If Bane knows Bruce Wayne and Batman want to say, how does that explain it in Arkham Asylum City?
Just
what's that second? He gets amnesia because Batman hits him on the head.
Genius. Sorry, I just had a flashback to when we went to the cinema to watch the Lego Batman movie, and Paddy heard Bane's voice for the first time, and he was like, "Oh, for God's sake!"
I don't remember that.
Oh yeah.
My favourite bit in the Lego Batman movie is, "Come face your greatest enemy." You're thinking my greatest enemy? No. Who knows you better than I do? Bane. No, he doesn't. Superman. Superman's not a bad guy. Okay, well I don't have any serious enemies, so just fight a lot of different people.
I see.
There's never.
No. Take my wallet.
Paddy, you suck at this boss. It's one of the easiest in the game.
Shut up.
You have put me. I'm ashamed of you.
Shut up.
How can you die at this boss? It's the Sonic menu equivalent to the first boss in Sonic 2.
Rhys, it's hard to jump with Knuckles. Knuckles don't jump high enough.
Knuckles can climb!
Yeah, but look, I can't climb on these boxes. But I can climb on these walls.
Oh, we know what's going in the thumbnail.
It's just Rhys shouting at me. No.
I know you've got your OC has got like a sad or troubled face, but does your OC have an angry face?
Who are you talking to? Rhys?
Rhys.
Angry face, yeah, it has an angry face. I used it in the Crash 2 thumbnail. It's the sideways version, but I also have it front view. I can send you.
Come on!
I always keep my OC on standby, as well as the documents I use for editor, just in case we need to make more places.
You might want to send that Paddy's way, and you can probably.
I kind of have to keep my OC, like the actual document I use to create my OC. I mean, how else could I have changed my Key Mark to a GameCube controller to the Nintendo Switch? God's sake, Paddy!
Don't.
God, I'm not gonna lie. This is probably more obnoxious than getting the yellow gem in Crash 2, because this is pathetic.
Obviously not as bad as that.
Oh no!
It seem like it is.
You don't know, but Rhys, you don't know, but Knuckles can't climb these boxes. He could climb these boxes, but no. You know, I'm just gonna wash it.
God, you thought the octopus was hard.
Shut up! No, this boss is easy. Oh, come on!
Really?
Oh wait.
One ring left. Oh, get the ring, Paddy! Get the ring! Oh, you've got the ring.
Rhys, I swear to God.
Quickly! Now's your chance to hit! Oh God, you missed him! Oh, and he got you again! Oh, now's your chance!
Yeah, just
Paddy,
send.
you knew. Paddy, you knew it was coming.
Please, if you, I know what you're doing, but if. Oh, I thought you were gonna put that Knuckles meme in. You know. Oh no.
Oh! Why didn't we?
I'm looking.
Wait till he leaves us alive.
Oh, Paddy, you.
Actually, it might not happen. I think he's actually come up with a decent strategy.
Oh, come on! Come down here, you fucking.
Paddy, you're under arrest for murder.
It just floated away from you.
Paddy, you're under arrest for murder.
I am
no.
curious. I am curious. Since the crates are technically the way.
Wait for it. There we go.
Oh!
There, happy!
You've got the eye of suck at this boss gloves.
Shut up! Well, at least it's not a yellow gem.
Nah.
Oh no! Don't act like.
At least this didn't have a time limit. Well, grant. Well,
Yeah.
kinda technically does.
Well, at least my favourite songs in the stage.
Oh,
You know,
yeah, we still
I just
got Act
realised
2.
something. How long have we been doing this?
I don't know how long has we've been bugging me about the boss.
Anyway,
I don't know. Paddy's the put the...
This far and we didn't make this joke.
One minute.
Is Twitch and Trifle still watching?
I don't know, is it?
I don't know. No, I think it's just me and you again.
Okay.
God, in the pausing screen, the black bit above Knuckles' eyes looks like some sort of pair of sunglasses or some kind.
I haven't got that far.
Okay, I'm back.
In the pause bit, it's black and white, and Knuckles, the barrier kind of gave Knuckles this weird eyebrow that made him look like he was wearing some shades on his head.
I'm back.
You know what I would like? You know what I would like as some sort of unlockable feature for an upcoming Sonic game? You give Knuckles the hat he had in the Sonic OVA.
That would be cool.
Like some sort of unlockable, like a little skin that Knuckles wears the hat from the Sonic OVA, because whether you like the Sonic OVA or not, you can't deny Knuckles' hat actually looks pretty awesome on him.
So yeah, Rhys, you gotta send me one of your avatar's angry face, and I will put that
I was
in.
going to say I would send it to you because I have it all on my Google Drive, but then I remembered because I don't think I've done it yet. But they're technically the old OCs where I haven't changed the cutie mark because it's no longer the GameCube controller now; it's the Switch.
No, I could actually try and block it, Like, you know, like have half of your...
Just use the face anyway.
Yeah.
No, I'll send it to you sometime tomorrow if you can wait.
Yeah, I can wait.
Okay. By the way,
send it to you. I'll send it to you.
What was your exact reaction when you found out Sonic Reignited is coming out?
Reunited? What's that?
Reignited, yeah.
What's that?
That's the name of the. It's the name of the trilogy.
What trilogy?
Spyro.
Oh, the Spyro! I thought you were talking about Sonic.
I heard him say Sonic. I heard him say Sonic, not Spyro.
If I did say Sonic, I meant Spyro. Anyway,
Yeah.
what was your reaction?
Spyro's a dragon. Sonic's a hedgehog. Oh, actually, speaking of, here's something funny. Sonic said, the official Sonic Twitter page said, "Welcome home, Spyro," and then someone instantly put in the comments, posted the pictures of the covers for Sonic Adventure 1 and 2. It's like this, "Hey, Sonic, so when are you going to appear in the remastered version of these?"
So, because, you know what was pretty much my reaction?
Scream!
It's pretty much this.
Take all my money! You're not so let me shoot!
I assume you're going to get it on the PS4.
It only feels right.
I think the next remaster I want to see is probably Rayman. Like do remastered full HD on remaster with polished graphics of Rayman 2 and 3. Not necessarily Rayman 1 because it's a 2D game, but if you can do it, that's fine.
In my case, it's kind of a niche market, but you know what I'd like to see a remastering of?
I think you've said this before, Ty.
Well, yeah, but I was thinking of something else currently.
Bubsy.
It's no. I was thinking of the Twisted Metal games.
The
what games?
Yes.
Twisted Metal.
Oh, yeah, Street 2 in it. Oh, yeah, I know what you mean.
Okay, in fact, I was recently replaying Twisted Metal Black, and I realised something. You know how often video games are released incomplete nowadays?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turns out they've been doing that since like 2001, because the Peggy version, sorry, the European version of Twisted Metal Black has like 65% of its content cut out.
Huh.
What?
Yeah, it was heavily censored. To the point where they've taken out all the story, most like a good 2 hours worth of cutscenes, and all that. The game's still there, but the story's gone.
What?
Oh, so it's kind of like Conquer Live and Reloaded, where they never gave you the additional option to watch the cutscenes without the censoring.
Yep. I mean, I still love the game, but oh, that hurt.
One thing I know is a bit irrelevant, but I just love the interaction between Sweet Tooth and Kratos in the Cross Battle Royale, where Kratos destroys Sweet Tooth's ice cream. It's just too funny. Although the interaction...
I don't know why, but I'm thinking of that line from There Will Be Blood, the one that Daniel Day-Lewis does. I think it was something like, I drink from your milkshake.
There. Beat it.
Oh, you beat it, did you?
Yes. Was that Rhys?
Maybe.
I was trying to do a Kermit the Frog impression. It's a Muppet Show! Oh, you only got 200 points for that one stage.
Shut up!
You go.
And
George, have you played the Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition?
Oddly enough, Devil May Cry 4 is the only one in the Devil May Cry series I haven't played.
Seriously, you gotta get it. Seriously, you'll love it, because it includes 5 characters this time.
Okay.
okay, and
No,
that's
seriously,
it.
you get like Nero, Dante, Virgil.
And that's for the stream. And join me next week where I continue on with Knuckles Mania. So this is
Pulls the enchilada.
So this is goodbye from me and the rest of and the people who are with me today. Say goodbye.
Hi, with a goodbye.
That's a lot of damage. It's not that much damage. It's not.
Goodbye, my friends. Goodbye.
It's time to say goodbye.
Okay, I think they are.
Aloha, oi, aloha, oi.
No, we're saying. Wait, isn't aloha both hello and bye?
I don't know.
I guess it kind of works.
I was about to say.
And see you for next week. Goodbye.